Welcome back to History's Finest Tops. Today we will enter a dark and deep journey through the greatest mysteries that have ever existed. Inexplicable events that have baffled humanity, generating enigmatic theories and thousands of questions that are impossible to decipher. Number 7. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony. In 1587, a group of English settlers led by John White established the Roanoke colony on Roanoke Island, in what is now North Carolina, United States. However, the fate of this colony became one of the greatest mysteries in history. After some time in the colony, John White decided to return to England for additional supplies and support. Due to the war between England and Spain, he was not able to return until 1590. But when he finally arrived in Roanoke, he found the colony completely deserted. There were no signs of fighting or violence, but there was no sign of the settlers either. The only clue he found was the word Croton, carved into a wooden post, and the letters CRO, carved into a tree. These enigmatic messages suggested that the colonists may have moved to the nearby island of Croton. However, due to poor weather conditions and lack of resources, White was unable to investigate further. Although numerous theories have been made about Roanoke's disappearance, none have been confirmed. Some theories suggest that the settlers were killed by hostile Native Americans, while others suggest that they integrated with native tribes or were absorbed into Croton society. However, there is no concrete evidence to support any of these theories. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony remains an intriguing mystery that has captured the imagination of generations. Over the centuries, archaeologists and historians have conducted extensive research, but the ultimate fate of the Roanoke settlers remains uncertain. The story of Roanoke has become a haunting tale of a community lost in time, leaving behind an enigma that defies human understanding. Number 6. The Nazca Lines. This archaeological enigma located in the Nazca Desert, Peru, has baffled humanity for centuries. These enormous figures and geometric designs etched into the ground are visible only from the air, which has generated a series of unanswered questions. The Nazca Lines cover an area of approximately 310 square miles and contain more than 800 figures, including animals, birds, and geometric shapes. Some of these figures have dimensions that exceed 660 feet length, and their precision and symmetry are surprising. The most intriguing thing is that these lines were created more than 2,000 years ago, between the 5th century BC and the 6th century AD, by a pre-Inca culture that inhabited the region. However, it is unknown how the ancient inhabitants of Nazca managed to draw these lines with such precision and from an aerial perspective. Theories about the purpose of the Nazca Lines are numerous. Some suggest that they served as an astronomical calendar or as a form of religious worship. Others believe they were associated with fertility rituals or represented sacred roots for ceremonies. The biggest mystery is how ancient settlers managed to design and draw these lines on a large scale without modern technology. Some theories speculate on the use of hot air balloons or pulley and rope systems, while others raise the possibility of advanced astronomical and geometric knowledge. Although archaeological studies and excavations have been carried out in the area, the mystery of the Nazca Lines persists. Their exact creation and meaning remain unsolved, making them one of the most enigmatic wonders in history. The Nazca Lines continue to amaze visitors and challenge researchers, keeping alive the intrigue and wonder around this enigmatic masterpiece of antiquity. Number 5. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart, one of the most iconic and mysterious figures in aviation in the 20th century, mysteriously disappeared in 1937 during her attempted round-the-world flight. His disappearance has left lasting intrigue and numerous unresolved theories. Born in 1897 in Kansas, United States, Earhart became the first woman to fly solo over the Atlantic in 1932. Her ambition led her to plan a flight around the world in 1937. However, on July 2 of that year, while attempting to fly from Papua New Guinea to Howland Island in the Pacific, his plane disappeared. Subsequent searches failed to find definitive traces of Earhart or her plane, which has spawned numerous theories about her fate. Some theories suggest that her plane crashed into the ocean and that she and her co-pilot, Fred Noonan, drowned. Other theories raise the possibility of a crash landing on a desert island, where Earhart would have survived for a time. One intriguing theory suggests that Earhart may have been captured by the Japanese government, as her flight coincided with Japanese expansion in the Pacific. However, this theory lacks solid evidence. Over the years, numerous expeditions have been conducted and possible remains of Earhart's plane have been found, but no conclusive evidence. Despite this, Amelia Earhart remains an aviation icon and her disappearance remains a mystery that has captured the world's imagination. The strange disappearance of Amelia Earhart is a fascinating and tragic story of bravery, determination, and mystery. His legacy endures and his disappearance remains one of the most intriguing enigmas in aviation history. Number 4. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 became one of the most intriguing and baffling mysteries in aviation history. On March 8, 2014, the plane took off from Kuala Lumpur bound for Beijing, but mysteriously disappeared without a trace. There were 239 people on board Flight MH370, including passengers and crew. Approximately an hour after takeoff, the plane disappeared from radar and lost all contact with the control tower. Initial searches focused on the South China Sea, but efforts were later expanded to the Indian Ocean, due to the lack of concrete evidence regarding the location of the aircraft. Despite extensive search efforts and the involvement of multiple countries, including Australia, Malaysia, and China, the wreckage of the plane and its exact whereabouts remain unknown. This enigmatic disappearance has given rise to numerous theories and speculations. Theories range from technical failures and terrorism to hijacking and deliberate pilot actions. Extensive analyses have been performed on available radar, communications, and satellite data, but no theory has been confirmed. Flight MH370 has become a disturbing reminder of the limits of technology and the human ability to solve mysteries. The emotional impact on the passengers' families and the lack of answers have fueled intrigue and public interest in this case. Despite technological advances and search efforts, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 remains an enigma that has baffled the international community. The disappearance of a commercial airliner in mid-flight raises questions about aviation safety, and continues to be the subject of debate and speculation today. Number 3. The Stonehenge Monument. This mysterious prehistoric monument located in the county of Wiltshire, England, has captivated humanity for millennia. Composed of enormous stones arranged in a circle, Stonehenge has become an archaeological and astronomical enigma. Its construction dates back more than 4,000 years, during the late Neolithic. The largest stones, known as megaliths, weigh up to 50 tons and are believed to have been brought from a quarry located about 16 miles away. What is intriguing about Stonehenge is how these imposing stones were erected using only primitive tools and limited transportation techniques. The precision with which they were placed has led to theories involving advanced astronomical and mathematical knowledge. The exact purpose of Stonehenge remains a subject of speculation. Various theories have been proposed, from being a religious and cult place to an astronomical observatory or a solar and lunar calendar. The alignment of the stones with the solstices and equinoxes reinforces the idea of astronomical significance. Another mystery of Stonehenge is the origin of the people who built it and their relationship with other Neolithic structures in the area. Archaeological excavations have revealed evidence of human burials and rituals at the site, but the identity and culture of the builders are still not completely clear. Despite numerous studies and theories, Stonehenge remains an enigma in many facets. Its ingenious design and the ancient builders' ability to accomplish such a feat have perplexed researchers and visitors alike. The magic and intrigue surrounding Stonehenge continue to challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations and invite us to delve into an enigmatic and captivating past. Number 2. The Holy Shroud. This piece of linen, showing the image of a crucified man, has intrigued humanity for centuries. It is believed to be the shroud in which the body of Jesus Christ was wrapped after his crucifixion, making it one of the most sacred and controversial objects in history. The Shroud of Turin, as it is also known, is a 14.5 inches long cloth that shows a front and back image of a man with marks and wounds consistent with crucifixion. The image is distinguished by being a type of photographic negative, with greater clarity in the areas where the body was in direct contact with the fabric. Over the years, numerous scientific studies have been conducted on the shroud to determine its authenticity. Some evidence has suggested that the image could be the result of a medieval artistic technique, while other analyses have found traces of blood and pollen that support its ancient origin. The debate surrounding the Shroud of Turin has centered on whether it is really the shroud of Jesus Christ or whether it is an elaborate forgery. The evidence continues to generate conflicting opinions and there is no definitive consensus. However, the image of the man on the shroud remains an intriguing mystery. How the image was formed, whether it is the result of a natural or human process, and the possibility that it is actually the shroud of Jesus, continue to spark fascination in debate today. Its persistent enigma and its connection to the crucifixion of Jesus have made it a central element of faith and a challenge to science, leaving the world with an intrigue that seems to have no definitive answer. Number 1. The Voynich manuscript is a literary enigma that has baffled researchers and cryptographers for centuries. It is an illustrated book written in a completely unknown language and writing system. Its origin, its author, and its content have resisted all attempts at decipherment. The manuscript, named after Polish bookseller Wilfred Michael Voynich, was discovered in the early 20th century in a library in Italy. Dated to the 15th century, the book contains more than 240 pages, with detailed drawings of plants, strange beings, and astronomical diagrams. What is intriguing about the Voynich manuscript is the language in which it is written. Despite the attempts of language experts and cryptographers, no one has managed to decipher its code. The writing system is unique, with characters that resemble letters, but do not match any known system. Furthermore, the content of the manuscript is equally mysterious. Detailed illustrations and unknown texts have led to speculation about its purpose. Some theories suggest that the manuscript contains scientific knowledge, while others believe it is a work of fiction or even an elaborate hoax. Various theories about the Voynich manuscript have been proposed over the years, but none have been conclusively proven. Its persistent enigma has captivated researchers, cryptographers, and enthusiasts of the unknown, making it one of the most intriguing literary treasures in history. The Voynich manuscript continues to challenge human understanding and reminds us of the limits of our knowledge. Its language, its origin, and its content remain an enigma shrouded in mystery, leaving us with the intrigue of a hidden message that we have not yet been able to decipher. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, so we can bring you more of history's finest tops from around the world.